Alright, what's good guys? We have a pretty thick tutorial today. I'm gonna be showing you my workflow on how I edit large shoots. I'm gonna show you my workflow for a prom shoot I just did. I'm gonna use a couple images from it and hopefully you guys can learn something out of it. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna jump right into Lightroom. And if you see right here, I've got a lot of photos, right? But I selected just a couple. Just 4 photos just to show you how I would do it, because I'm not going to go through and edit every single one. I could just show it to you with these 4 photos. So first thing I'm looking at here is I shot this photo, so the background is slightly overexposed, but this is a prom shoot, so the people are more important. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to start with the basic adjustments. I'm going to maybe bring down that exposure little highlights. Yeah, I could definitely bring those down. It didn't really affect much of their faces. I'm gonna bring the shadows up a little to bring out the detail in their hair. They work very hard on it. Might as well show it off. I'm gonna bring the contrast up just a little, because when you bring your shadows up, it tends to take away some of the contrast, kind of flatten the image. I'm gonna bring the whites up just to add a little punch to the photo, and then I'm gonna bring the blacks down. Right, so now this is starting to look pretty good, but one thing I notice, whenever you put your whites up and your blacks down, the skin tones start to become a little orange. And orange is the most prominent color in human skin. So I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna go down here and I'm just gonna slide the orange slider just a little. If you slide it all the way, you can see the color in their skin's completely gone. But if you set it back to its original position, just bring it down just a little, your colors start to look a little more natural in the photo. It's a really minor detail, but it goes a long way. So now I'm gonna go up to the tone curve. I'm gonna do a simple S curve, blacks down, highlights up, just to bring that picture together. Now that's looking pretty solid. Remember, with these prom shoots, you don't want to go over the top with these edits. They want natural looking photos that they could show to friends and family, so we don't want to go too over the top, too creative with these edits. We just want something simple that'll do the job. I always put this mask in at around 50 for these shoots, and sharpening, I'll put that at 50 as well. It just really sharpens the highlights in the photos. It makes it look a lot crispier. So then I'm just gonna go down to the blue primary a little, maybe bring that up. Let's see what we can do here. See, if we bring that all the way up, that's just insane. But I'm gonna bring it right around there. Let's see what this will do for us. I'm gonna keep that right where it is, and then I'm gonna maybe I'll add some warmth into the photo. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm liking where this photo's at so far, and I'm gonna add some highlights, my exposure back into this photo. And to bring this entire photo together, I'm gonna drag the clarity slider just up there. So now this photo's looking pretty solid and I'm happy with it. It's natural, it looks good, it does the job. It's a banger on Instagram for when these guys want to post their photos. I'm gonna bring that. Yeah, I think I like that a little more. Alright, and another thing you could do is some people's skin is a little dark, so we could just bring the luminance on the white up. It really brings out the skin tones. It really makes the people pop in the images. So that's pretty much all the edits I'm doing for that photo. So now that I've edited one photo, a lot of the photos are going to be in the same location. So here, for example, if I go to the next photo, this is the vertical version of that same exact photo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click on this, and then I'm going to go to what is this? I'm gonna go to develop settings, right? And I'm gonna just hit copy settings, right? And then I'm gonna hit copy. And all you have to do is go to this photo, Command V, and all your edits are there. So this is basically how I do it. I will copy this exact thing across hundreds of photos at once, but I will obviously, go in and tweak each photo, because each photo is not going to be the exact same. We just got lucky because these both were shot in the exact same light, exact same, position and stuff, but we just got lucky. So not every photo is going to be the same, but once you do that basic editing on the first photo, you do it for all of them, right? but you still have to make sure you go in and edit each and every single one. Or you could just make a preset and apply it, but I think that's a bit extra because each shoot's going to be a bit different. So now we have this photo here. This photo, it's a different location, different lighting, different everything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy paste that same exact edit I did. So this photo is already looking pretty fire with that edit I just did. Maybe I'll bring up the shadows just a little more, just to bring out the colors in the wood. I'm gonna keep the exposure right about there. I'm gonna up the contrast just a little because the blacks in the suits are kind of popping right now. And for this photo, what about the vibrance? Yeah, I think I could add a little vibrance to bring out the greens. Actually, I'm gonna go here, go to saturation, bring out the greens a little, and boost the greens in the background. So now that photo is banging, it's popping right now. So now that we did that edit, we can copy the develop settings, right? See, this is what I'm saying. You just have to edit one good photo, do a really solid edit, just a base point, then copy it across, and then tweak everything else. Right here, we have almost the same exact photo, but the sun set a little over the time that the shoot happened. But this is the entire group, so I'm gonna paste it on, and that looks instantly better. And I'm gonna bump the exposure just a little and, you know, bring the highlights back just to add some punch to the photo. That's looking pretty solid to me. So that's basically how I go through my prom shoots, how I do all these big shoots. As you can see, it's not that hard. I'm gonna just go through and copy paste this with all like 174 photos that I have. And it's gonna take me probably 1 to 2 hours because I do go in and tweak each and every single photo because each and every single photo is different. But hope that helped. Hope you guys learned something out of it, and hope it makes it easier for you to, you know, shoot bigger shoots and budget your time with these shoots because they can take a long time to shoot. This one took me 2 hours, but to edit it'll take me another 2 hours. So time is the enemy when it comes to delivering photos, and I hope this helped a lot. I'm gonna be dropping more of these types of tutorials. Tell me if y'all enjoyed this one, and make sure y'all follow your boy on Instagram at Arun-psd. I will be posting these photos on there so you could check out the final versions and some extras too, because I'm gonna post some that I didn't edit on camera here. So hit that sub, hit that like, show your boy some support, and thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.